Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today I want to talk about the Korean live stream that we just had. I do apologize, I was hoping I would be able to live stream it. However, the stream happened 2 hours earlier than what they initially announced, and I was at work, so I just couldn't do that. But this is actually better. Big shout out to my buddy Josh for sending this to me. We actually have a full translation of all of K's skills, and we get to talk about this new dungeon that's going to be coming to the game. I have no idea when this is going to be coming to global, but hopefully soon because it looks freaking dope, and K looks freaking dope as well. Before we watch this video, let us read what's going on with this guy. So he is a red defensive type. He is a fest character, and his leadership is increase attack power of characters by 30% only for red attributes, and increase the damage to green enemies by 25%. So he's going to be really good leadership for going against green fighters, and hopefully a lot of other fighters as well. And you look at his core effects. When attacking an enemy in the burn state, it will cause 150% burn damage to all enemies on the field. PvP only. When attacking an enemy in the burn state, there's a 40% chance to reduce the enemy's energy by 40%. You know, now as always when we translate, sometimes things are a little, I'm not really sure what exactly they mean, but I'm pretty sure that means weakening them. And then when attacking by an enemy in the burn state, the damage received is reduced by 25% for 3 seconds. So you actually got a decrease in damage received for 3 seconds on a 5-second cooldown. That's actually really good, especially for a defensive fighter. And when the damage is accumulated 5 times, the hegemony body is triggered for 3 seconds. Cooldown time of 20 seconds. I believe this is supposed to be hyper armor. I could be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it's hyper armor because they used another wording for super armor, and we'll look at that in a second. So as far as his first skill, when attack hits, it will cause a burn effect on the target for 6 seconds, 30% burn damage per second of attack power. 80% reduction in critical strike rates, so therefore, you know, they're not going to be doing very many critical hits against you whenever you use this first skill, and you got to hit them, and 30% reduction in defensive power, so you're going to be weakening their defenses as well, which is great. And then you have a 28% increase in attack power for 7 seconds, PvP only when the attack hits, including defensive status, which means guarding. The enemy cannot be evaded for 3 seconds. Which is pretty sweet. I believe what that means is they can't roll. They cannot roll for 3 seconds when you hit them with the second skill, even when they're guarding. That's actually really good. And then when using the skill, it triggers the Overlord body. And this is why I say that the other one, that the hegemony body, I'm not even sure if that's a word, means hyper armor, because the Overlord body means super armor, as we'll see in the skill preview. And when the attack lasts for 3 seconds, it will cause a burn effect on the target for 6 seconds, 30% of attack power per second, burn damage, critical strike rate reduced by 80%. So he has this on 2 different skills, and defense power reduced by 30%. So he's really going to be weakening their defenses, disabling their ability to do more critical hits to you, which means they're not going to be doing as much damage to you, which is pretty freaking awesome. So let's check this guy out. Let's look at these skills. So I'm going to skip around on this video because we already know the leadership, we already know the core effects and the stat effects, but we want to look at the type of skills he's going to have, and we definitely want to look at this skill preview, what his skills look like. So let me kind of skip over a little bit here, skip the core effects, and there we go. Okay, so his first skill is on a 10-second cooldown. That's freaking amazing. His second skill has actually got a low cooldown as well. Blast skill, strike skill. So he's got blast and strike. So let's see what the third skill is. Since these guys quit yapping. By the time I started watching this live stream, all of this was completely finished, which really sucked. Okay, there we go. And now he has a blast skill. So he has a blast skill. I'm sorry, grab skill. He has a blast skill, a strike skill, and a grab skill. And we've seen what, characters with these kind of effects have. Characters like Ginnets, how strong they are. And with these low cooldowns, it could be pretty freaking sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to the skill preview here real quick. Let's check out these skills. And he does have a 3 PG card, which is freaking amazing. He's got a bit of a slow startup, but man, that flame goes across the screen super fast. That is sweet. Good range attack. And then his second skill, woo! And now it's fast. That's pretty damn fast. That is a very, very quick hesitation at the beginning. Man, that's fast. And it looks like it might have some range as well. Very nice, very quality. That was his strike skill. The first skill was his blast skill. And this is his grab skill. And you can see that that's super armor that he has right there. So I'm pretty sure that core effect's going to be hyper armor. Pretty cool. He swings him to the other side. Nice. Really going to throw players off their game. So even when you're guarding against that skill, because it's a grab, he's going to get a hold of you. Very nice. So you might not even need the Ryugo set on this guy, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Very nice. Bit of a short skill, though. That's a pretty quick skill. Oh, here we go. Nice. He throws the glasses out. Very cool. He goes psycho. Nice. That looks like it has some good AoE. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this one. He throws the glasses out. That's dope. That is dope. And he's got the little hesitation before he throws the leg kick. Then the thumbs down at the end. Man, that is freaking sweet. That is freaking sweet. That's so cool. K's looking pretty quality. Hail to the yes. That is freaking spectacular. Oh, we're going to do it again. You got to show this off. Well, he's not doing that exact same skill again, but still. Really, really cool. Yeah, nice. Very sweet, very sweet. That is cool. So K's looking like a quality character. I am extremely excited for this guy to come to the global version of the game. And then we have this new dungeon that they introduced in the live stream. And this is pretty cool. We'll just read this text first and then we'll watch this. First one, boss is immune to some abnormal damage. It is known from the movie that this boss should be immune to any abnormal damage except burn. So I believe they're kind of letting us know that burn damage characters will affect the giant robot here, and none of the other dot effects will affect it, I guess. Before the level enters the game, there is a burn icon. Okay. Because King of Fighter 13, Keith, Diva Kula, and Christmas Elizabeth have their own skills with additional effects of electric shock and frostbite. However, the effect of this abnormal damage is not displayed under the boss's health bar. So it shows the burn damage, but it doesn't show them. So I assume only burn damage is going to affect the boss. 5 fighters and 5 thugs can be used. Each fighter will play for 30 seconds and can be replaced in the middle. After the character is replaced, the cooldown time is the same as the dungeon. The reward part should be the same as Team Relay Dungeon, okay? So you're going to be getting a lot of rubies, which is amazing. According to the total damage amount, damage reward, and one-time reward, damage reward will be based on the total damage and can be repeated according to the number of admissions. So it's going to be just like Relay Dungeon, where every week we can get some rubies as long as you've already completed it with certain characters. So that's pretty freaking dope. More rubies every week. Loving it, loving it. And then one-time reward, which is referring to the rubies that we get for our first clear rewards, and whatever rubies, maybe, or whatever tokens maybe. Maybe they'll have some kind of character in there, get some kind of souls, maybe a card. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe some more All-Star souls or Purple All-Star souls or King of Fighter souls, what have you. And it will be based on total damage, just like what we already have in our Team Relay dungeon, but the reward can only be obtained once, exactly like what we already have. Very, very cool. So let's watch this. Let's check this out. And the robot looks freaking cool. I'm loving the hell out of this thing. It looks dope. And you can see that we will be able to get capsules. We'll be able to get some soul dust here. And it looks like we're going to be able to get, I believe, imprint stones right here. And they got a ranking system here, just like you normally have. So the more points you score, probably the higher ranking you're going to have, which is pretty cool. So it's probably going to be really important to have specific characters for this. Maybe if the burn damage is going to do more damage than other dot effects, maybe it's going to be more important to have burn damage characters. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs yet at all. I only know what I'm seeing on here. And you can see, man, they're using these awakened characters, 3-star awakened characters. Wow. So there's some pretty damn strong characters. And you got still the rankings just like what we already have. You can get hammers, gold hammers. That's freaking dope. That's dope. Very cool. There's all those damn rubies. You can get weekly rubies from having higher ranks, just like what we have in League, in Infinite Battle, and Championship. That's freaking great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Loving the hell out of it, man. Oh, and then you got the first clear rewards. So cool. Man, I can't wait for this to come in the game. I'm ready. I am ready. Come on. All right. And when you watch this, you'll see that whenever, you know, they're not doing any kind of burn effect, you're not going to see it on the robot. And the robot has no color advantage. So it won't matter what color we bring in here if this stays true to what whenever we actually get this. And it looks like you're probably going to do the same thing as what you would do, say, with Hell's Dungeon, where you're going back and forth. You're going to build up your awakened skill, and you're going to keep switching your characters and keep using your awakened skills between each character. That's what it looks like we're probably going to end up doing to play optimally. Okay, you can see the cooldown on the characters. And you see right now, the freeze isn't doing nothing. Geese has shock damage. We're not seeing any kind of difference in color or anything like that for shock damage, which we normally wouldn't anyways. Okay. There we go. All right, all right. Knocked him down, okay. Interesting. It looks fun, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And it looks like that robot's going to have that same stupid interrupting skill like the robots in Hell's Dungeon, where it shoots at you and starts interrupting your skills left and right, which really sucks if you don't have super armor. So that's also going to be something that's probably going to be really important, having characters that have a lot of super armor. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just waiting for him to switch to Psyche here and use him. Come on, get at him, get at him. And look at the HP bar, 100. Look at that freaking thing. It's ridiculous how much HP that thing has. I guess there's no limit to the HP. It's just since we're going for the most damage possible. So this is going to be the competitive PvE game mode as far as doing the most damage, having the strongest characters, having the best cards, and all that stuff, and having the right characters. And you can see with Psyche, the robot is actually changing colors. The blackened is actually affecting it because blackened actually is a type of burn effect. So I believe that's why we're seeing it change color. So Psyche might have a hell of a lot of value here with other characters that deal some type of burn damage like Ash, Nest Kyo, which is freaking awesome. If he's going to be really relevant for this, that'd be sweet. But it looks freaking awesome. And you can see the rewards. There's a hammer, some soul dust, experience bottles. Then you can see the imprint stones it looks like there. It's going to be RNG based, but still pretty cool. So I am really, really excited for this. Very cool, very cool. loving the hell out of it. I mean, I think K looks like he's going to be a solid freaking character. We'll just look at this. I think he looks like a solid freaking character. I think this game mode looks like a lot of damn fun. But we'll have to wait and see what it all entails, whether or not burn effects are the only effects that will affect it. Maybe other effects might. We'll just have to wait and see. I really don't know, but it looks like burn's the only thing that's going to affect this thing, which is very interesting that maybe our burn damage characters are going to be more relevant, but we'll have to wait and see. I think this all looks freaking fantastic. I'm loving the hell out of it. So let me know how you're all feeling about this update that we could be getting hopefully in the near future. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.